trash boosting.
Y'all ready for this fucking... I'm gonna hook on the wall here, behind us, and then I'm gonna get this shot on the Widow. Call out if the Widow's up top. Where's Widow at?
No, not up top.
Jeez, Bob. All the way bottom. I don't know what that is. They have
Oh, I got her! I got a mercy! I got a mercy! Dude, no way! No way! I got a mercy!
Hey guys, I've had a lot of requests about... they want to know what I use. What adapter do I use? How is my setup? How's my gaming setup the way it is? What does it look like? And you know, do I actually use keyboard and mouse? Do I actually do that? How do you use the DPI on your mouse? Things like that. Why did I do it? I decided after buying about 5 or 6 different controllers, PS4 controllers. I've done it with Xbox as well. I bought 3 different Xbox controllers. Xbox One S is what it was, or Xbox S, I don't even remember, about 2 years ago. And they just keep getting controller drift. It just keeps happening. So I decided to go to mouse and keyboard, get a little adapter from Amazon, and it seemed to work. It's still have a controller drift on my current controller, but I rarely touch it, so. Okay guys, so this is my current setup right here. Yeah, I have a USB outlet right here. I can charge whatever I really need, anything Android, iPad, on my iPhone. I have lights along the back of my monitor. It is plugged in through the USB port. I have my router right here on top of my monitor to give me extra height. My keyboard right here. I have an entire mouse pad of Overwatch girls, and I think that's thought it was much needed. Got my PS4 down here underneath my iPad. This controller controls this. This one controls the lights on the back. I have my camera on top. And then I have my wires from my the Echo here, and then the wires that go to my router for internet. Over here I have the adapter for my PS4 to convert it to be able to play. So this right here is called a PXN K5 Pro keyboard and mouse converter. I'll pull this out real quick, show you guys what I'm working with. Pull this forward. You can see that it's got, hang on, let me unplug it real quick for you. Just unplug it all. Give you an idea, it shows you that it's for the keyboard, the mouse, and then right here you see that it's for the controller. Over here is the power switch that goes into your PS4, and that is the main source that I normally unplug. So I'm going to plug all this back in, get it ready, and then we can turn it on and show you how to set everything up. Alright guys, we're right back. It takes me a second to put all the wires back in the right spot because I have them all down in one area combined. So anyways, what you have to do is I want to make sure that this is plugged in before you plug anything else in, because this controller does go, you want to make sure this is plugged in to everything right here before you turn anything on. See, it's lit up right now because it's on rest mode. If it was turned off, it would be no lights at all. Nonetheless, all you have to do is just pull this and then nonetheless, either way, you can just pull this cable here and it actually disconnects everything. That's what I do whenever I'm done playing. And right before I go to play, I plug this bad boy right back in. It's ready, it's all lit up. And I just leave this plugged in at all times. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on. You just press the button. Then it lights up. Just takes 1 second. And then it should just turn on. There it goes. You always want to start it by turning it on that way. You have to learn the button layout, of course, but this is the PS button, which is that bad boy right there. That is the way to turn it off and on, but you can't turn it off and on through this. You can turn it off, but you can't turn it on. So it's going to ask you who is this? You want to go ahead and use this controller because it won't let you do anything yet. You are not able to move your keys, you're not able to do anything, your mouse doesn't do anything. You need to hit X on your controller. Then it's going to ask you a second time, who is logging in? You're going to go ahead and go down and you're going to hit spacebar and then logs you in. You can't hit X on your controller, it doesn't do anything. Won't log in and register your keyboard and mouse if you do that. So now I can see that I can move back and forth. I can go to a game. Your mouse does not work here. Does not do anything. So X is going to be your spacebar here. Moving forward and back and whatnot is W, A, S, and D here. L1 is going to be your Q, and then R1 is going to be your E. So let's go all the way back over and check this out. And this is all by the keyboard right now. I don't even touch the controller once I have it set up. Alright, so I can press X over here, or I can use my keyboard to do anything. I'm going to use my keyboard and press X. Alright. So, should just be a moment. I can use my controller anytime I want to, anytime I feel the need that, hey, I want to switch over to my controller, I want to use that rather than using my PS4. So this is my instance of controller drift. Just right on, it's blatant. There's nothing to do with my keyboard. It's not that. I can try to fight it with my keyboard. It's not, obvious that it's this over here. It's my right stick, I believe. And then, I click on it. I hit R3 on the stick, and it stops moving. It's just, I don't know why, but it does that. Now I'm able to freely move via keyboard. Again, mouse does not work here, okay? So we're going to go into a training, going to go into a practice range, and this is where you can see firsthand on what I do, and with the keyboard and mouse, and you'd be able to visually see how everything works. And then I have my game here, and I'm going to try and take a video of how I move with my mouse and keyboard when I do this. Also, I feel that it's important to know that whenever you get on here, if you tap the keys a lot like I do when I'm jumping and things like that, I want to go to devices. I'm going to go to keyboard, and I have it on a short delay and a fast repeat rate. That's because I want to pound the keyboard and hit X a bunch of times whenever I'm jumping, things like that, when I'm playing certain characters. I have this one as a right-handed mouse, and then I have it as slow. I actually need to do it as normal. So there we go, and then we'll get started. I feel that this is very important to tell you on a mouse that you get. Whenever you get one, typically they're going to have, on the sides, they're going to have these little buttons. And you're not going to really know what these little buttons, or this top button, It's really, you're like, what do these buttons do? Well, this controls the DPI. The DPI is your sensitivity, essentially. One form of sensitivity. I also have another form of sensitivity whenever I hit F3 and F4. F4 is higher, F3 is lower. It has about 5 different, I can go down about 3 different, it goes like 5 different levels down. So I press it about 5 times, I go all the way down to the bottom sensitivity where I can't move at all. Go all the way up to F4, I'm moving so far across the screen, just moving my mouse just an inch. And that's not good. So I go somewhere in the middle where I'm comfortable. This right here has got about 3 different settings. It's like low, medium, and high. I hit it, and it'll go from low, medium to high, and then these are like little indicators in between, so it'll help you get the better feel for your sense. And then this is going to be your R2, L2, and then whenever you hit this button down, it's going to be your R3, so it's going to pop up as your R3 here. You know what I mean? And then you can hit your L2, or R2 and then go over R2 there. So.
Double kill.
Alright, so the red means that headshot.
Double kill.
Let's try another character.
Triple kill.
I'm on fire.
I need help.